I've seen reports in the Newsday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where Mr. Padarath is alleging that the reason the Prime Minister said that she would cuff me down was because I was molesting her politically. I saw that in one paper, and now today I'm seeing that I was constantly and continuously hurling abuse at the Prime Minister, and this is why she reacted. And what is unfortunate about those lies is that commentators who don't know better, who do not expect government ministers to lie, are picking up on that. And I actually saw a commentator today saying that, well, the Prime Minister is only human, and if she was being subjected to that level of abuse, you know, she reacted emotionally. Completely false, because it never happened. So I urge the media to go and check the ParlView website. That is the broadcast of parliamentary proceedings. The video is still there. It has not yet been removed. And if you go to the broadcast of November the 21st, 2025, and you look at the time, and I've asked my staff to pull up the time, and the point I want to make is the Prime Minister was not in the Parliament until very late in the day. The Prime Minister did not show up until well after 5 o'clock. From my memory, we went to the tea break at approximately 4:30, more or less, and returned 45 minutes later. And up to the time that the House adjourned for tea, the Prime Minister was not there. And I've asked my team to pull up the video evidence to run it from 2:53. Is it running? Can reporters see? You see what's on the screen? Yeah, well, you're seeing the Attorney General, right?
No, it's frozen up. So just as begun. Of the Attorney General.
Honorable Attorney General.
So this is just before the break, the tea break on Friday. As I said, this would be around 4:30.
Mr. Speaker, in accordance with standing orders.
Are you seeing the empty chair next to the Attorney General? That's the Prime Minister's chair. This proves she was not there.
Property Bill 2025 be taken on Wednesday.
I want to show that we go to the break after this.
Honorable members, the question is that the next stage of the Home Invasion, Self-Defense and Defense of Property Bill 2025 be taken on Wednesday, November 26, 2025. Those in favor say aye. Any against? The ayes have it. I now propose to take the tea break. We will return at 5:18. Let's round it off to 5:20.
So my thoughts were correct. We took the break at about 4:43, something like that. Sorry, 3:33. 4:33, sorry, 4:30. So because we're coming back at 18 minutes or 20 minutes past 5. So it's a 45-minute break. The point of this is to show that up to that time, which is just after 4:30 p.m., 3 hours after the commencement of the Parliament, the Prime Minister was not in the Parliament. So that this lie that I was hurling insults at her across the table, non-stop, I've brought the video evidence. Let's now go to what occurred later on. And could you run the segment with the offending statements, please?
Virtual asset.
Mr. Speaker, I wish to report that the Virtual Assets and Virtual Asset Service Providers Bill 2025 was considered in the Committee of the Whole and approved with amendments. I now beg to move that the House agree with the committee's report.
Members, the question is that this House agree with the committee's report on the virtual assets and virtual asset Service Providers Bill 2025. Those in favor say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it.
Prime Minister says division. I then say division.
Minister of Finance.
Then she says division.
Division. All right. A division having been called for, the clerk will take the.
Okay, you could stop it now. So what happened was, at the end of the committee stage, the Prime Minister called for a division of votes. Now, a division of votes is a record of who voted for the bill, who voted against it, and if there are any abstentions, there's also a record of abstentions. And that is done when you want to make sure that there's a permanent record of exactly how members of the government voted and members of the opposition voted.